Year!
Happy New Year, Bulldog. It's finally 2019. Welcome back. I'm Zeri.
And I'm Justice. And we are KAHSNewz.
How'd you describe your year in 2018?
It was full of memories.
Same. Speaking of memories, let's take a look at the 2018 recap.
So, 2018 had a lot of notable moments, and we're here to recap some of our personal favorites.
I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier.
So, starting off, we have Kim Kardashian saving the day.
So, Kim Kardashian saved the day for Elise Marie Johnson. She was 63, and she spent more than 2 decades behind bars over a non-violent drug offense. And basically what she was like a telephone messenger.
Middleman.
Yeah, like a middleman. And she wasn't really dealing with possession or the dealing of drugs. She was just more of just a messenger. But she still went to jail for that, and yeah.
Yeah, I think it's really good when celebrities are able to use their voice for doing something better for the general community. And the Kardashians have a huge, selfish stigma around them, but I really think she proved them wrong. But moving on, we had the Senate race in November, which had one of the highest voter turnouts for a Senate race in a super long time. We had Beto O'Rourke and Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz was victorious, but it was super close, which really goes to show that every vote counts, and it's really good to vote.
Yeah, plus they just brought in a lot of young people, especially like the students here at Austin were very involved in that race.
Yeah, very exciting.
And as well, this year we had an E. coli breakout, a huge one. I know chicken got infected, Chipotle, I think that was in 2016, and then romaine lettuce as well. And I don't get affected by that because I don't eat salad. I'm gonna gag if I eat salad.
But salad slaps.
But how was the Chipotle breakout for you?
It was rough. I had customers lining up at the door, rioting because they didn't have lettuce. And I was like, okay, what do you want me to do? I'm not the government.
Especially since the government shut down, there's nobody really monitoring that right now. So it's getting even crazier.
Moving on, there were school shootings, a lot of them in 2018, which is very sad.
I believe there were 82 out of 365 days. That's a lot.
Yeah.
But the two main ones were Parkland and on Valentine's Day last year, and then Santa Fe was April of 27th, 17th, I don't know. And that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, Santa Fe really hit close to home considering how close to home it actually was. And Parkland was just mortifying. So it was a really rough year in that aspect. But we did get some gun advocates, and then we have people who are against guns, so at least people are pushing to make a change.
Last year was also a big year for Apple.
Yeah, last year we had the iPhone XS, the XS Max, and we also had the XR. And to be honest, there wasn't really any much of a difference between all three of them. It's just that the XR is I guess, considerably cheaper than the other two phones. And another difference was the camera display. For the XR had one camera lens, but the XS and the XS Max had 2 camera lenses. So those are pretty much the only different things between all three phones. So apart from that, they were basically the same thing.
Yeah, and last year was also a big year for the AirPods.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it blew up so much in last year because it came out in 2016, but I don't know what the hype was. I got crazy. Yeah, everyone has. Yeah.
And I remember when they first came out, people were
yeah.
just saying oh, nobody's gonna use them.
Yeah.
And now go through the hallway, slowly everybody has them.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary because in classes, kids just have them in all the time. Even when they're not listening to music, everyone just has these things in their ears. You feel like you're living in 2028.
It's you're in your own zone. But it's kind of in 2009 or something, your parents would have the Bluetooth, they're called, I don't know.
Yeah. California's wildfire is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and those winter storms, on the coast, the East Coast. They got hit hard with the winter storms.
It was a crazy year weather-wise. A lot of celebrities' homes burned down. Caitlyn Jenner.
Miley Cyrus.
Yeah. And then hurricanes. Hurricane Michael in Florida just destroy the entire cities. I don't know which cities exactly, but Orlando.
Yeah.
And it's starting to become a pattern, which I really hate to say. These are some of our most notable moments of 2018. Tweet us yours at KAHSNewz with a Z at the end.
2018 was an exciting year for sports all across the world, but especially here in the United States. Today we'll go over some of the biggest upsets, the MVPs of each sport, and our local sports, and see how they perform. The year shot off with the Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang, South Korea, with multiple records being broken and even some records being broken by the American team.
America had a few record breakers with the youngest female snowboarding gold medalist, Chloe Kim, the fastest 2 goals by one player in 6 seconds in hockey, and Shaun White reeling in 3 gold medals in snowboarding while simultaneously winning America its 100th gold medal in its Winter Games history. Although the games were historic overall, there were a few moments that left a more greater impression on the world. Some of the more stranger moments were the North Korean cheerleaders that went from event to event cheering on the North Korean team. Jamaica sent a bobsled team to the Winter Games for the first time in 30 years, and the U.S. women's hockey team beat Canada in an overtime shootout, disrupting a 20-year period without any medals earned in that category by the American women's team.
The 2018 calendar year saw history for the NFL. The 2018 season kicked off with a bang when the Houston Texans won 9 games in a row after losing their first 3, becoming the first team to ever do so. The year continued making history when Tom Brady recorded his 3rd MVP award of his career.
The history continued with records being broken very early in the 2018 season. After Week 5, Cleveland wide receiver Jarvis Landry has 429 career receptions in only 5 seasons. That's a new record as he surpassed Cardinals receiver Larry Fitzgerald. It was a very good year for the National Football League.
Last year's college football season was an electrifying season with Daron Payne winning National College Football MVP. One of college football's biggest upsets was when Temple's 16-point underdog won at Maryland.
One of the best moments in my opinion is when Northern Iowa's Xavier Williams reaches out for a one-hand catch and takes it 30 yards to the house. Another moment that had everyone on the edge of their seats was when A&M faced LSU. A&M was able to take the dub with 7 overtimes during the game.
The 2018 NBA season was a wild NBA season that consisted of crazy super teams, rising superstars, and local heroes. The year 2018 also saw the hometown Houston Rockets hit the most threes in a single season, hitting 1,256 threes in only 82 games. The incredible season for the Rockets continued when James Harden won the MVP in June 2018, his first ever. Harden was the first MVP since Hakeem Olajuwon in the city of Houston. NBA superstar LeBron James became the first player to score 30,000 points, grab 8,000 rebounds, and get 8,000 assists in their entire career in January 2018. The year also saw Russell Westbrook average a triple-double for the 2nd year in a row, becoming the first player to ever do so in NBA history.
2018 college basketball was a great season with talented players like Jalen Brunson from Villanova. He was named Citizens Nasman Player of the Year.
One game that will never be forgotten was when Alabama faced Minnesota and the whole Alabama bench was ejected. 2 players fouled out and it was a 3-on-5 situation. And the leading scorer, Colin Sexton, was almost close to clutching up the game and getting the win, but lost 84-89.
Soccer in 2018 was a chock full of upsets, skillful players and record-breaking stars. In the World Cup 2018, there were plenty of upsets, and some of them are Russia versus Spain. It was a shock for Spain as the host managed to eliminate Spain from the World Cup 2018.
The second upset was Mexico versus Germany. Mexico stunned the whole world and recorded their first upset win in the World Cup 2018. The score was Mexico 1, Germany 0. The third upset was South Korea versus Germany. Everyone was surprised to see when South Korea managed to beat Germany 2-0. Real Madrid's Croatian midfielder Luka Modric was named winner of the 2018 Ballon d'Or, breaking Cristiano Ronaldo's and Lionel Messi's decade-long hold on the prestigious award. Modric helped Real Madrid win a 3rd successful Champions League title in May.
It was an exciting year for baseball in 2018. The 2018 Major League Baseball season was one for the books. The Boston Red Sox ended up winning this season. Mookie Betts was named MVP of the year.
Some of the records that were broken in the 2018 Major League Baseball season were Matt Davidson. He became the 4th player in the live ball era to hit 3 home runs on opening day, joining Dimitri Young, Tuffy Rhodes, and George Bell. Another record that was broken was George Springer. With his opening day leadoff home run on March 29th against the Texas Rangers, Springer became the first player in Major League history to lead off back-to-back seasons with a home run. On May 25th, Gleyber Torres became the youngest player in American League history with home runs in 4 consecutive games.
The Kardashians. This family has cameras following them 24/7, paparazzi, social media addictions, and yet there's still so much we don't know. Kylie Jenner, the youngest of the Kardashian-Jenner family, disappeared for a few months off of social media, and suspicions of a pregnancy started floating all over the media. No confirmation was heard by anyone in the family, but the rumors did not stop. Instead, people started paying attention to the little details. On February 1st, 2018, the day of the Super Bowl, Kylie posted a video showing off her pregnancy experience without a warning, and the internet was going crazy at the birth of Stormy Webster, the daughter of Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott. Not only she had her first child in 2018, but Forbes named her the youngest billionaire. Just 20 when this story published. She turned 21 in August. An extremely young mother and a business icon, Jenner runs one of the hottest makeup companies ever, said Forbes magazine. She's not just making history as a woman. Another year of growth will make her the youngest self-made billionaire ever, male or female, trumping Mark Zuckerberg, who became a billionaire at the age of 23. Way to go, Kylie. Another famous Kardashian situation in 2018 was Khloe's baby daddy scandal. Tristan Thompson cheated while on the road for one of his basketball games. He was seen in a New York City lounge, getting close to an unidentified woman days before the birth of their daughter. Khloe kept silent for a while, but then later talked about being upset and not wanting to take away the experience from Tristan and allowing him in the delivery room. She tried to keep it out of the media as much as possible.
In 2018, love was in the air. May 19th, Prince Harry married former actress Meghan Markle. The wedding was held at St. George Chapel at Windsor Castle in the UK, in front of the Queen and 600 guests. The royal guest list included Oprah Winfrey, Serena Williams, Omal and George Clooney, Elton John, also joined by some of Markle's co-stars from the show of Suits. Millions around the world were excited to watch the couple merge American values and watch English values. The fairy tale wedding ended with the couple riding around Windsor in a horse-drawn carriage. This allowed the public to see them and join in with the celebrities. Just like that, I hope they live happily ever after. Pop star Ariana Grande and SNL star Pete Davidson ended their relationship and called off their engagement. Time after the engagement, Ariana and Pete moved into a $16 million New York City apartment. A month later, Ariana's ex, Mac Miller, passed away at the age of 26. The famous singer took the death to heart and wanted privacy from the spotlight, which allegedly caused a split up. With everything happening, she stayed away from social media and focusing more on her music and herself. I hope Ariana Grande is doing well and recovering from such a tragic moment, and I wish her nothing but the best. Demi Lovato was hospitalized due to a drug overdose on July 24th. Although some of the claims that has been made, such as Demi Lovato using heroin, has been denied by her team. Weeks later, Demi was recovering the overdose in a rehab. Demi tells sources that she believes the drug she was consuming was laced with fentanyl. It all started the day before the overdose, July 23rd. Demi attended a friend of hers' birthday celebration, where sources revealed that she was smiling and laughing while enjoying the party. The next early morning, around 4 a.m., it alleged that she texted her drug dealer asking for a meetup to supply her need. My heart goes out to Demi, seeking the help that she needs to get over the overdose.
is over. 2019 is here, and I wish you guys the best of luck this year, Bulldogs.